Hello and welcome to the day ahead. It is Tuesday, the 2nd of August. I'm Andrew Gagan. Let's get to the market action overnight. Wall Street ending a choppy session low with declines in the energy sector outweighing the gains as investors digest the market's biggest monthly increase in 2 years. The benchmark S&P 500 bouncing between green and red as cautious investors become weary in the wake of last week's rally. Stocks, specifically Exxon Mobil, among the biggest decliners on the S&P, sliding around 2.5% as the price of oil plummeted on demand concerns. Boeing shares climbed higher on news the Federal Aviation Administration approved Boeing's inspection and modification plan to resume deliveries of 787 Dreamliners. And the positive news comes after more than 2 years of ongoing production issues. Well, in the US, there are signs that supply constraints are easing and that inflation may have peaked, with the manufacturing activity slowing less than expected in July. A measure of prices paid for inputs by factories has fallen to a 2-year low. ISM's index of national factory activity dipping to 52.8 last month, with a reading above 50 indicating expansion in manufacturing, although businesses are currently saddled with excess inventories. In the Eurozone, S&P Global Manufacturing PMI has contracted for the first time since June 2020. While in Germany, retailers have experienced the sharpest annual fall in sales in almost 3 decades. Factories across the US, Europe and Asia are contending with weakening global demand, compounded by China's COVID restrictions, slowing production. Well, US Treasury yields are mixed, the 10-year falling to 2.59% and the 2-year holding steady near 2.89. Major currencies are firmer against the US dollar. The Aussie dollar just below 70 US cents. Well, a weak session on global markets and anticipation of a rate hike from the Reserve Bank today has the ASX futures down around 0.3%. Signs of weakness in manufacturing have weighed on global oil prices. Brent crude falling close to 4% to $100 a barrel. The iron ore futures are off marginally and base metal prices have eased, aluminium falling close to 2.5%, while the gold futures price is up around 0.3% to $1,787 an ounce. And negativity has returned to the crypto market, Bitcoin falling back to $23,000. Well, today the focus is on the Reserve Bank as it reveals its policy decision, with the question being not if it will raise rates again, but by how much, with forecasts of between 50 and 75 basis points. And that is your day ahead. We'll see you again tomorrow.